Hello Pisces, this is Joe, and I'm going to do a reading for you for the very kind of last 2 weeks of July, at least the 21st through the 31st. This is a general intuitive reading. It's not going to be for everybody, it just possibly can't be. So if it's not, that's okay. There's always another message for you, maybe on another day, so check back. But anyway, again, this is an intuitive reading. It's an open reading. It's about anything that comes through. I rely on spirit and the cards to bring forward an inspired message, and hopefully it hits the ears that it's meant for. So we're going to kind of pull some cards here, and we're going to get into what this is about. I don't know. I kind of have a vibe here. There's been a lot of really interesting readings lately. This is my last one for a few days, and I have personal readings I need to get to. And by the way, I'm back accepting personal readings. You can check the description box below if you want more information. But anyway, enough about that. And I will mention real quick, I'm giving away a copy of the Light Seers Tarot at the conclusion of the month. So stick around until the end. I'll tell you what that's about. Sound of the Universe, nice. Very nice card. We're going to pull these before I get to the tarot cards. Sound of the Universe, Sacred Geometry, Observation, Meditation, Messages, Downloads, all that kind of stuff. So is the universe speaking something to you? Truth be told, another interesting card. Speaking the truth, accepting the truth. I don't know. We'll see what that might be about. And finally, Pisces, one of these. We'll see what you get. Oh, the Lizard. Yeah, dreaming, vision, hidden gifts. Okay, downloads. I said downloads, you know, messages, meditation. This definitely goes with this right here. I think that's amazing. I love that. So some of you might be experiencing some really kind of interesting you know, changes when it comes to your intuition, you know, your psychic traits, because everybody has them. That's just, everybody has that. So you might be experiencing some things or exploring those things at least. And so it might be inspiring some changes. You might be really looking into trying to peer into the ether a little bit and trying to get to know yourself a little better on that spectrum, you know, really kind of wondering about, you know, the third eye, so to speak, and all the things that come with the metaphysical side of things. You might be really exploring that right now. And then you have Truth Be Told, but I don't want to say anything about that yet because I'm going to hold off and see. You have the Nine of Pentacles at the center of everything. Oh, you have the Hanged Man going into the Nine of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, Five of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles here coming out. Five of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. All right, that's above you. Queen of Swords. Ten of Wands. This is very interesting. Ten of Wands here. You have you have a lot in control. You're in control of a lot more than you think. You have a lot more power than you think. Page of Cups. Two of Wands. Two of Cups, nice. Some very nice soulmate, twin flamey kind of energy, or a very deep emotional connection, love connection. Could be Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It doesn't have to be a romantic kind of love, but definitely you're really getting to me, this is like the prize in this reading. Going into August, there's like a connection that's forming right now. I feel that there's a connection probably. If this resonates with you, you'll know it. It'll just fit with you. So if you're kind of like forming a new bond or a new connection, or you're trying to make that happen right now, I think that is the really the big thing for you, especially into August, is the forming of a connection. You know, but this is all kind of taking place right now. This is, you know, this isn't like, okay, the 31st comes and this Two of Cups has to, like, you know, be fulfilled, or however you would say it or look at it. No, this is saying the Two of Cups in the outcome. So a lot of this theme is probably playing out right now or going into the next couple of weeks. ultimately in the end, and who knows how soon this is, I'm not really quite sure, but the Two of Cups is the fulfillment of a connection, a deep and meaningful connection. So we're going to get into the reading. I did mention these cards, and truth be told is the only one that I haven't really said anything about, but I'm going to hold off here a little bit. You have the Six of Pentacles. This is like the bigger theme right here. And you know, I feel like some of you might have felt like you didn't really get what was coming to you. You might have been shorted materially from something. I don't feel like this is from somebody. I don't feel like this is from like somebody intentionally did anything to you. I feel like some of you, this may be a loss of a job, a loss of a promotion, or you know, trying to seek a new job, something different, something didn't come through. You might feel like you kind of got cut out of that, or just disappointed because something didn't play out the way you wanted it to. And I think that's for a reason here, and I think I understand why this truth be told is here. Partially because of the Queen of Swords, but you have the Five of Pentacles here. Before we get into the Queen of Swords, this Five of Pentacles is, you might just be kind of sitting here right now, currently, wondering how you kind of missed out on something, or feeling very disappointed, like you really, really wanted something. But to me, the truth be told is saying that whatever it was that you were wanting wasn't for you, because there's something better. And I think whatever is for you that's better is this Two of Cups. There's something more for you that is for your highest good. And so you might be kind of like, you know, really irritated, or kind of like down about missing out on an opportunity that you felt like should have come your way. You know, the Hangman's in the recent past, so it's really just sitting here for a long time, just kind of thinking about it and kind of like dwelling on it. And you know, it's like it's not real heavy kind of Five of Pentacles, but it's like it's a disappointment, it's a letdown. So whatever that's about, I don't know, but I do think that you know, I think truth be told here, the Queen of Swords, I think your challenge is understanding that it wasn't for you, it wasn't meant for you. You know, and I think that I think you might be kind of coming to terms with that right now. Sometimes it's really hard to accept things when we really want something and it doesn't come through. It can be a challenge to accept things. I think that's, what is it? Acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. If you're a 12-step person, you'll know what that means. You know, that's kind of one of those things. The biggest thing in life is, to me, a lot of times can be just acceptance of things as they are. Because when we do that, we can focus our energy on doing bigger and better things. We can stop dwelling on what we can't change, and work on things that we can really put our energy into, and that's where the real power is. You have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is like really the root of everything, and it's real fitting that, you know, this is really feeling cheated out of something, or an opportunity just didn't come through like you really had hoped. Maybe you were trying to manifest something and it didn't come through. You know, the universe, spirit, God, source, whatever you believe in your spiritual practice, you know, things can get overridden. I mean, we can focus on the law of attraction, the secret, and all these things all we want. But sometimes, you know, if something isn't for us because there's something fated, you know, those things can be overridden. You know, we're not like in total control like we think we are sometimes. I think there are greater spiritual forces out there, more than we really realize. So anyway, this is definitely feeling kind of cheated, or cheated out of something, or something just didn't come through, and it's just that big disappointment. And so you're looking ahead thinking what you really want. See this Eight of Pentacles. You want, you really want to put your energy into something productive. And I think it's less about money. Part of it is about stability, but it's about being productive. I think creative, and maybe even you might have a skill that a lot of people really don't have, or aren't really quite as good at as you. And this is really about that recognition of being able to put that skill to use. And that might be part of the reason why you feel very kind of let down. But I think this is a lot about, you know, things have been just kind of crazy the last several months, since the beginning of the year, I should say. You know, and, you know, it's just been a lot of changes. But something good is coming your way. The Knight of Pentacles. So you want this Eight of Pentacles, and that Knight of Pentacles is coming your way. And it's really, it's slow. It's not moving as fast as you want, but it is coming your way. And nonetheless, you know, you're going to see a slow move and momentum. But I think things are going to drag out until probably about the end of August before you really start to see some things moving forward. And I do think part of this is just the accepting that you know, something wasn't meant for you, and it's okay. You'll get out of that pretty quickly here coming up. You have the Ten of Wands here. This is your biggest, like, this really to me represents what you have the most control and power over, and that's just putting the burdens down. Again, acceptance, you know, kind of like saying, I know I can't change this, I can't do anything about it, it's done and over with, it's already occurred, I can't rewind, I can't change the past. So what's really in your power is putting these things down, just laying them to rest, because again, you can put your energy, your focus and drive into something that can materialize into something very, very productive. You have the Page of Cups here, and this is interesting. You have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. You have somebody that is you know, there's just somebody, if you're not really connected with somebody right now, there's somebody coming in toward you, and I believe this very strongly, or somebody might be, you know, really already there on the scene and you're just not seeing it. You know, that could be a second message of this, truth be told, but there's really somebody that is either coming in toward you, or there's somebody that's already there that's really admiring you. So I think this is something that if you can open your eyes a little bit, you might recognize that, and it's really going to, I think, maybe lighten you up a little bit. So, and again, I do feel this is really a romantic situation, or the potential to be a romantic situation, but it's a connection, and it's a very important connection for you going down the road into your future. So really keep your eyes open for that. Really be willing to look around, because I feel like this is somebody that's already close to you. You're not getting the 411 here. It's kind of, things are getting lost in translation maybe. So here you are, the Page of Cups. It's something definitely coming toward you that's in your influences. So it's definitely somebody looking toward you. And you have the Two of Wands. Okay, this is really what you want. You want that new opportunity. You want that new focus, new drive, new vision. And I see that is definitely coming through, because it said you had the lizard here, and that is really just that talent, that hidden gifts, that creativity. It does go with this, you know, sound of the universe, but really I think there's something inside you that's really ready to come out, and I think it's quite interesting, and it'd be interesting to, you know, to hear more about that. You know, what's that all about? What kind of skill do you possess? Because I feel like some of you have like a really good skill. It could be art, it could be music, it could be something that just not a lot of people are really good at like you are. So that's kind of what that's about. So the Two of Wands, new path, new vision, new direction, formulating a new plan, and taking time and taking a step through the door. I think when you walk through that door, this Page of Cups really becomes the Two of Cups, or it starts to manifest here. So you definitely have some connections manifesting, and to me, it's romantic. I feel that it is romantic. I don't do a lot of love readings, you know, at least not intentionally. Sometimes I do, but, you know, this is really just kind of gushes of it to me. It feels a very, very big change, and something gets inspired in you. And I think that's why this Two of Cups is really important. There's a big inspiration that's coming into your life, and it's really going to form a very nice bond and connection with you and somebody else. And it's really, I think, going to open you up, and it's going to cause you to be, I think, very creative and driven. You might feel like you're all of a sudden you want to start impressing this person, not in an egotistical kind of way, but like you just really might be wanting to show off a little bit. And because I feel like you might start feeling a little bit more playful going into August once this connection really starts to come through for you. So Pisces, this is what I have for you. I think it's a beautiful reading. I think it's great. I think you have some really, really good things coming your way. Between you and Scorpio, I don't know who has really the best reading coming through. I think maybe you do. Scorpio has some really, like, wow, some faded things and some twists and some changes. But this, to me, it feels just like, it feels very good. It feels very nice. It feels like it's really ultimately what you want. And you might just not know it just yet until you start to experience it. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to move on and close the reading. But if you watch to the end, as I mentioned, we have the Light Seers Tarot here. It's a brand new copy I'll be giving away to subscribers. So if you're a subscriber, just comment below and I'll include you in the drawing. If you're not and you want in on that, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know that you did, and I will be sure to include you in that drawing. So I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to thank you again for watching and being here with me. And I'm going to say have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.